Ons gesels vanaand oor die Bobbejane kwessie in die Kogelberg-biosfeer. Die pro-Bobbejane faksie meen inwoners moet hulle huise 'n Bobbejane bestand maak, terwyl die ander kamp meen hulle wil nie soos gevangenes in hulle eie huise lewe nie. If you say working with these baboons, what did that entail?
What we're trying to do is create an awareness in the community about what a baboon is, bust a few myths. I mean, baboons are said to be dangerous. I've heard they're going to rip your kid's face off. It's rubbish. Of course, it's never happened before.
There was a case where Scarface brushed past my daughter through the door into the house, and her two little girls ran off in terror and hid under the bed and had nightmares for weeks afterward.
Baboons are actually quite calm animals. They do not naturally approach people and attack them or bite them. The problem becomes when there is human food available, or when people don't take personal responsibility by closing their windows or their doors when a troop is around. That is generally when there is a problem.
Die Bobbejane moenie in ons huise wees nie. Bobbejane is wilde diere. En hulle moet toegelaat word om hulle gang te gaan. Hulle is deel van ons ekostelsel, deel van ons biosfeer. En die meeste mense wil hulle hê, maar nie in ons huis.
En die verdeeldheid in die gemeenskap?
Die verdeeldheid is aangeblaas. Ek dink nie doelbewus nie, dit het ontstaan en sosiale media speel 'n groot rol daarin. Ons moet op 'n manier die mense rustiger kry en ons moet saamwerk aan die probleem. Een van die voorstelle wat ons nou gemaak het as koerant is kom ons maak die blikke reg. Oral in die openbare plekke. Ons maak die blikke behoorlik Bobbejane bestand, dan kan nie daar kom nie, want dis die eerste plek waar die Bobbejane gaan kos soek. Dit gaan oor kos.
The biggest problem is always a people problem. And in this case, we have the same thing in residential areas here in Nairobi, where in one place, the person is feeding the Sykes monkeys, and 2 places down, they're being raided because the monkeys have been fed. So this inconsistency is disastrous. But I have to say, I was shocked when I came to Cape Town to see the lengths to which baboon smartness has developed there. And in terms of breaking into cars, going into houses.
And the idea is just to teach the children, just if you see a baboon, just drop your food. That's all they want. They're not interested in the people, they're just interested in their food. And we still teach people today, if you're not sure and you're carrying food and you see a baboon, rather just let it go. And it works. So there's no conflict. But even a baboon won't come and attack you to get your food. It'll maybe snatch your food away from you. If I find a baboon in my house, I normally blame myself because I've left the door open.
So your solution is making the houses baboon-proof, like you said?
Yes, it is happening slowly. People are coming together in the community. We've got engineers that have come up with a few little things, baboon locks, clips on windows and locks on the doors to stop the sliding door being pulled off. All those things are helping.
We've spent a fortune on it over the years, slowly increasing our defences. But you don't want to live inside a cage. I would like to have my doors and windows open on a hot day, and be able to have my grandchildren run in and out and the dogs walk in and out.
So we just treat the baboons with respect. We have baboon-proofed our windows and doors, so we just limit the openings. And our waste, we put the waste in baboon-proof bins.
Baboons will spend hours on a lawn if you throw birdseed out, which there are many houses that do that. Literally a bucket of birdseed on the lawn. Baboons, they have to pick up all the seed. They spend hours doing that.
It's not just about baboons. We're pushing for an overall protection of the biosphere. That includes the penguins. There are leopards here. We've got caracal here. We've got black eagles on the mountain behind me. So it's a holistic view.
We think not only is the biosphere valuable in itself and should be preserved, but it is an obvious gem for this coastline. It's the obvious solution to the future sustainability of the economy of the Kogelberg-biosfeer villages, which would in fact include Rooi Els, Pringle Bay, Bettiesbaai and Kleinmond. We have the perfect setup here for an ecotourism branding opportunity.
Your camp are also pro-baboons, or is pro-baboons.
Yes, the baboons are part of the Fynbos environment. They're meant to be here. They're the biggest seed disseminator of all. But we don't want them in our house. I personally believe there's no place for baboons in suburbia, within a township. They've got a massive mountain range up there without any humans in it, a baboon paradise. That's where they need to be.
Ek dink die meeste mense kom bly hier in ons omgewing omdat hulle lief is vir die natuur. So ek dink die meeste mense aanvaar dat die Bobbejane deel is van ons bestaan en aanvaar ons moet op 'n manier met hulle klaarkom. Hulle het gewoond geraak aan mense en hulle is nie meer bang vir mense nie. Met ander woorde, jy sal buite sit en jy sal 'n braai hou en hulle sal letterlik kom en hulle sal die goed van jou tafel afsteel. Nou dit werk nie. Dit werk vir niemand.
They need to stay out of town. They don't need to be attracted into town, whether it on their own volition because there's nice things in town, or by people drawing them into town. The best thing for them is to stay in the mountains, to stay where they belong. There's no profit for them, there's no happy ending for them spending too much time, if any time at all, in an urban area.
Die Oeverstrand munisipaliteit wou nie op kamera kommentaar lewer nie en het laat weet hulle het later van dese maand 'n vergadering met alle belanghebbers. Na ons besoek aan Bettiesbaai, Pringlebaai en Rooi Els, is dit duidelik dat nie een van die twee kampe nie Bobbejane in die Kogelberg-biosfeer wil hê nie. En niemand wil die Bobbejane voor die voet afmaai nie. Hardkoppigheid keer egter dat 'n middeweg bemiddel word, iets wat dringend nodig is, deur dalk te luister na mekaar en saam na 'n oplossing te soek. Tot volgende week, mooi bly.